Alright, what is up you guys, Dirty Fargo here, and we are on version 2 of the Feed the Void custom mod pack. So we're still doing testing, and this is the version 2 of the test world. I got rid of the other world. I have it saved if anyone does want it, but yeah, it was just for testing, and we found a bunch of mods that we didn't like, and we found some new mods that we do want, and so we've kind of refined it down to a pack that is much better. It is so much better. I love it. There's like way less issues lag-wise and all that stuff. And it just works better for what I want for the server and what I think a lot of people want to get out of the server. So yeah, we've got Mo creatures still. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. Look at that dragonfly. What else do we have? There's lots of stuff, but we've got all that stuff still. What we really removed was Millionaire because it definitely wouldn't work for like a 20-person server. Yeah, because to do the quests and stuff, you need to load new chunks, and with 20 people loading new chunks, that just doesn't work out. And also, I think it was really intensive for a lot of people, and the fact that you could just create your own city, and it was really easy to do that, like, I don't know. I just see that creating a lot of problems in the future. And so we decided to get rid of Millionaire, but we added stuff like dungeon packs, which is, I think that is what that structure is up there, but dungeon pack adds like a bunch of new generated structures around the areas, and they're really cool looking. I've seen a few of them just through testing and stuff. But they're really cool looking, and usually they have like spawners in them and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to go up there today, and we're going to check it out. Just to see what is inside of it. We had battle towers, and that was in the version 2 of the test pack, but I just took it out because I realized that was going to cause some problems. There were some boss guys at the top of the towers. What it did is it randomly generated these towers, a lot of towers actually, with all these spawners and loot chests in them, and then there was like a boss at the top, but the boss shot these like exploding gassed fireballs. So, yeah, basically he made, like, within the one day that I had the server up, there was like a ton of half-destroyed towers, which just looks really bad, and I don't know, I just didn't want like a bunch of destroyed towers all over the world. I think that would look really crappy. If they didn't shoot exploding fireballs, then it would definitely be something to consider. I'm trying to find something else. But first, I guess let's go check out this this thing up here. I think we're gonna have to pillar up quite a ways, and I don't know if we're set up enough. We might die. But yeah, I just kind of started out on the server. I've got like a few different things, but nothing much. I've just got my little base camp in here. You know what? Since this is a test world, and we're not keeping this world in any way, shape, or form, we're definitely gonna be getting rid of it. This is just to test out the mods and see if we like them. But since we are in a test world and we are going to be deleting it, I'm just going to fly up there. So I'm going into cheat mode, turn creative mode on. I'm not going to spawn anything in or whatever. I'm just going to fly up here just so you guys can see a little bit, like a little preview of what like this mod pack is going to be like. And I'm actually I'll fly around and show you a few different things from this mod pack that we've added. So this is I guess one of the structures that it can generate. Awesome, so we would have for sure died coming up here, but like 2 blaze spawners? Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. And like the glowstone trees, I love that. But yeah, it generates some really cool structures. 3 blaze spawners. 4 blaze spawners, damn. And look at those enchanting tables, but yeah, look at this is so cool. And it's not like all the same type of structure. Like I'm not gonna even go inside, because I don't want to spoil anything, for when I actually do explore those things. But yeah, they're all different. Some of them just look really nice, and yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But also another mod we've added, since I'm in creative mode, I'll go down here. So I don't know if you can see it, but the torch that I'm holding in my hand is lighting up the areas for me. So it's a little slow. Sometimes it takes a second to render out, but I don't know if it's actually lit up. Like if I pull this out, I think it's like block light, sunlight. Yeah, so it's actually lighting up the area around me, I think, when I hold this torch out. So that's pretty cool. And it also works for when mobs are on fire. stuff like that. When you burn the ground, it actually like lights up the area around you. So that's really cool, and I don't know, I just really like that mod. We have like quite a few mods on this pack now, but I counted it up and it's really 59 mods. That's what it is. I'm not sure how many mods the default ultimate pack comes with, but one of the other mods I wanted to show you is the floating ruins mod. So let's see if we can find a floating ruins around here somewhere. Other things we removed were ComputerCraft, and Mist Peripherals, because that's a ComputerCraft add-on. And not that we don't like ComputerCraft, we just don't want full automated mining or full automated XP gaining, because, I don't know, we found that it took away from some of the fun of it, I guess you could say. Okay, so finally, here's an example of a floating ruins. You'll find these all over the place. But basically what it does is it almost like rips a chunk out of the hole. But it rips a hole in the ground. And you can see it on the map there, that's what it kind of looks like, but yeah, it rips a hole in the ground and almost like it just like puts it up a little bit. Like, yeah, it actually does do that, you know, like it takes a chunk out of the ground, moves it up, and then it puts a little structure on top of it, and usually there's a spawner inside. Crazy looking spawner, and a chest as well. And so that's just kind of a cool mod. Just we like the adventure style stuff, so anything that adds a little bit of a challenge, more mobs, you know, and some more, like, I love finding loot chests. It's like one of the best feelings when you play this game and you find a loot chest and it just has something sick in it, and you're just like, oh man, this is awesome, kind of thing. Oh, there's a village. And I forgot, another mod that we added is called Infernal Mobs, and Infernal Mobs? Yeah, I think that's how it goes, Infernal Mobs. And what it does is it basically, rarely basically of each mob type, even the Mo creatures mobs, rarely it will, sorry for my Skype, but rarely it will generate Infernal Mob, which will have these like special powers and be like crazy powerful. Whoa! So this is crazy. Look at this. Potatoes! Okay, I'll throw those out because I didn't legitly get them, but not that we're keeping the server anyways, you know, so it doesn't really matter, but that's kind of funny. In the middle of a village, it just gets taken out by this floating ruins generation, so, you know, they don't really check to see what's around them. They just like pull the area out of the ground, so I guess we got like half a house up here. That's kind of funny. That is definitely kind of a funny village though. But yeah, like so some of the mobs, like some of the zombies and some of the stuff, are really hard to fight. They have like a lot more power, they're fast, they give you like different effects when they hit you, that kind of thing. So yeah, it just kind of adds more of a challenge to it. We still have ogres and stuff turned off from Mo creatures because we don't want like damage causing things. Like the ogres would just like destroy everything, and like the golems from Mo creatures as well, they destroy everything, and there's nothing you can really do to stop them unless you like light up this huge amount of area. So we definitely disabled those. I don't mind a challenge in mobs, but I just don't want them like destroying all my area when I'm not online, kind of thing. And they will do that. They definitely will do that. Wow, this is a really cool little cliffside right here. So I'm just looking through the mods here to see what to make sure I don't miss anything, but yeah, we still have Chococraft, we still have a bunch of stuff. We still have the Mo records, Mo explosions. The only really thing we got rid of was Millionaire. Oh, and also we added back Flans. And I don't know, I think Flans might be causing some errors. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. But Flans is a weapon mod, weapon pack mod. So, you know, it gives you like guns and stuff. So it's really cool because you can have like a sniper and all that. Let me just type it in, but yeah. There's like snipers and cool stuff like that. And it's really fun to sit around sniping mobs. I was doing it in a creative test world earlier, and it was awesome. But I just really don't want people to just only shoot each other. Because this isn't PvP or anything. But yeah, most of the stuff we kept. We got rid of Matmos as well. And I just think that I want to get rid of anything that I don't really need, because I don't want it. I want, people to be able to run this pack without issues. So, and some people were having some issues with Matmos for some reason. The only other thing is that I haven't solved yet is I can't get this pack to work on Max. So, if you know, what the hell is that? See, here's another generated structure, I think. Oh no, this is a Thaumcraft thing, I think. Possibly? I don't know what this is. Wow, this is not Thaumcraft. So you've got cave spider, cave spider, cave spider, cave spider, chest. I'm not gonna look in that chest, because I don't want to spoil anything, but this is kind of a cool thing to find in the middle of the ocean. I saw like boats and stuff in the middle of the ocean too. It was really crazy. I did some exploring, and I found some really cool generated structures from this dungeon pack mod. But yeah, I can't figure out why, but I can't get this pack to run on a Mac. I can't get any custom mod pack to run on a Mac, for that matter. I can run the default packs, but I have no clue how to run a custom mod pack on Macs, and I don't know why it's any different. I thought it would be exactly the same, but it just doesn't seem to work. So, and on two people who are wanting to play on this, like, I have Macs, and so I'm really trying to solve that for them. So please help me out. Let me know if there's anything you know about how to do it, because I cannot for the life of me get it to work. And another little structure that we found here. So I don't know what this is, but it's definitely cool. I like the whole thing of like adding like random little structures. Clearly there's a skeleton spawner under there, but yeah, I like it because it makes it look more than look more like a realistic world. I don't know, when it's just land and you feel like you're all alone living in the world, but when there's these random structures, I don't know. They look nice, plus just adds a little bit more depth to the world and makes you want to explore, It really makes you want to explore, which is exactly what I'm searching for. So yeah, I'm going to have the full mod list in the description. Let me know what you think of the mods, if there's any you think I should remove, add. If you have any ideas for specific ways you think I should do the series, let me know. But I'm going to kind of go over my plans right now quickly for when we do the reset. So as soon as everyone is okay with all these mods and gives me the okay that they're not having any problems and we've got it all sorted out, then we're going to do an official reset and we're going to actually start playing on a map. So sorry for not putting up videos on this recently, because I've been just putting so many hours into creating this mod pack. It doesn't sound like it would take a lot of time, but like, I don't know. It took me way longer than I expected. But yeah, as soon as everyone gives me the okay that this is all working for them, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up an official world, and we're going to have plots. So everyone's going to get a plot. Why is there like a square right there in the middle? But yeah, we're all going to have plots, and I'm not going to let anyone go into the Nether until 1.5, just so we can generate some Nether quartz when 1.5 does come out. But other than that, we'll probably be updating before 1.5, unless 1.5 comes very soon. And there's a bunch of rules I'm going to have to go over, like, we have to regulate a few things. And I also want to provide incentive for people to build and work together. So I'm going to try to work out like a rewards system for, like, say if like the person who gets the most accomplished this week gets something, like 3 diamonds. I don't know, more than 3 diamonds, but you know what I mean? Like, I think that would be really cool, and it would really put some incentive. People would want to play more because they'd be wanting to win, like the hardest worker of the week or something. And like best house at spawn gets, or biggest, I don't know, but yeah, best house at spawn gets something too. Like, you get an extra Mystcraft world or something, because that's one thing we are going to be doing, is limiting 1 Mystcraft world per person, and it's gonna have to be created through us. It's gonna have to be created at the spawn Mystcraft station. There's gonna be no other Mystcraft stations allowed, because we really need to regulate that, just so we don't have lag problems, and just so there's not like 1,000,001 worlds and everyone's living in a different world and So here's a boat that one of the boats that I found. It's kind of sweet. It's like actually docked. But it's got a little spawner on it. Let's look in one chest just to see. Ooh, some good stuff in here. But I think those looting chests are just like all randomly generated and it doesn't matter. Even if they're modded looting chests, I think they get the same chance of having the same stuff as like even the Thaumcraft looting chests, for instance, or the vanilla looting chests that you would find in normal vanilla dungeon. So, whoa. See, this is what I like about this torch thing. Is like you don't even have to like place your torches. You can just kind of like walk around, and you can still see. You know, say you only have one torch, and you want to be able to see, but you don't want to place your one torch. Have to keep like placing it and then re-getting it. You know, just so you can see. But this just keeps it all lit up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'll shut up now. That is it for me. Please give me feedback. Let me know. You guys are the bestest, and I'll see you later. Peace.